Hey folks, Quillythene here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4. It's the press pre-release version, and I am playing as Italy here. It is March of 38, world tension's at 50%, actually dropped a little, I think it peaked at 52 or so, after the Japanese declaration of war on, I think China, I guess it was, over here. Japan seems to be doing well for itself, pushing out. I know I haven't been looking at the map very much so far, but that's because there hasn't really been a whole lot of things going on as of yet, but now definitely some action going on over here. Everything else has been relatively static other than all the trouble I have caused. Or participated in nationalist Spain. I do want to do a redesign. Oh, it's so nice to get the passive XP there. Getting a little bit from exercising our Marines, but not much. Mostly I just want them to be at regular status before we ever deploy them anywhere. And again, I want to check to see if our leader... No, he's not gaining any experience himself from this. We have some free civilian factories over here. So it is 38. We still have a couple being... Actually, that's one being built and one oil being built. Do we build any more civilian factories? I think the answer is no. I think I will build another synthetic refinery, which is quasi the same, because it means we have to trade for less oil. But once the war starts, we actually won't have as much of an option to trade for oil. I'm going to build two, because we're also short on rubber. And then after that, we are going to put down a bunch of military facilities. There we go. To really increase our war production. I'm also going to sneak in a radar station, especially right here on the French front. I wonder if that might be all. That might be all for now. I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to have it built right after the oil refineries. Okay. That'll have to do. Meanwhile, what are we currently... Pact of Steel, right? Then we'll have to decide if we're going to go and declare on Greece first, or, like, set up the war thing on Greece. Most likely, as soon as we have a claim on Greece, their independence will be guaranteed, so I don't think it's particularly useful for us to do that. I think, instead, what we're going to do is get the oil refineries and or infrastructure set up in Italy, because that might be handy. Although, no, you're still getting attrition right now. Look at that. Just crazy. Because this is one giant area over here, one giant state that has, like, no infrastructure. So it can only support, like, 2 units. So we're going to take the thing that gives us the infrastructure there for free. That's probably what we'll do first, actually, so it stops eating our resources. Now, right now, we do have a bit of a shortage of infantry equipment, but it's not too bad, and it should equalize soon. Big shortage of fighters, although our production for that will go up relatively soon as well. Our artillery is now got a surplus. Very nice. I'm going to cut back on that, then. Drop it down to about 3 factories. Free up some extra for... You know what? I'm going to limit the infantry over here, because we still want more fighters being built. There, something like that. Try not to mess too much with the prediction efficiency and lose out on some stuff over there. Slowly trickling the close air support with, you know, a lot of numbers over here. We're filled, but that's okay. We don't have it deployed right now as part of it, too. So it looks like it's filled, in which case it may not actually be. But if I'm going to be able to build planes, I'm still going to focus on fighters, because you don't want, like, a few fighters in an actual contested zone, because they'll just get destroyed, and then you won't have any at all. So you want a critical mass. And they do take a lot of damage as they dogfight. They get killed, and they have to be replaced pretty aggressively. Yeah, that's annoying. Ethiopian theater. You are looking good there. We are going to again send a strike force over here once things are heating up a little bit more. I mean, historically, Italy didn't join World War II until 1940, but I suspect we'll actually get called in a little sooner than that. I don't know. Depends on the timing, but I'm okay with doing this Pact of Steel right now. And it'll be interesting to see if we get called in or not. I think the world tension is high enough for fascists to get called in. Meanwhile, still waiting to see what this election happens here. Look at this. 40%, and it's definitely the biggest slice. Again, it's a plurality, not a majority, but that should be enough to get them elected. We'll see. There's also, like, potential resist... No, I think that's pretty definite. Vittoria mutilata. We justify goals faster. Alright, Pact of Steel is in. Makes Germany like us more. Our relationship with Nazi Germany is troubled by ideological differences and conflicting aims. Il Duce is extremely wary of German ambitions in Austria and the Balkans. However, realities do change. So if we pick up the treaty with Germany, it gives us a boost to research time for synthetic resources as well as armor technology, which is nice. The German military cooperation gives us the National Spirit German military cooperation, which gives us a discount to land doctrine research time and air doctrine research time. It feels like the sort of thing we might want to do as soon as possible. One thing I could do is I could pick up the war with Greece. It gives me a war goal right away. It doesn't give me claims. It gives me a war goal instantly. If they don't instantly guarantee, I'll be able to go to war with Greece. If they do guarantee, them guaranteeing actually drops world tension a bit. You know what? Let's see. I don't think this is going to work. Oh, shit. Are you already being in... Did that happen the second I started guaranteeing? I bet you it did. Because I just checked like 2 seconds ago. And the problem is, you can't cancel a national focus. I mean, I guess that's why they call it a focus. Like it says, what kind of Roman Empire are we restoring if we do not include Greece? Well, alright. Oh, invite the faction. Join the Axis. This will increase world tension. No, that's fine. There we go. We've joined the Axis. We don't no longer have to worry about our border with Germany. That's a bit annoying. Oh, now they're both guaranteeing. Yep. I think it happened as an instant reaction to me picking that national focus. So fair enough. I knew it would happen. I probably just, shouldn't have wasted 70 days on it. I should have got my infrastructure up sooner. But it doesn't matter. The infrastructure will still be up in time for the war. How are my Marines doing? Okay, about halfway up to regular. And I definitely want them to be regular before we start. The French border is looking a lot sturdier than mine. Let's, green or not, I'm going to get these out faster and then get that going on. Still need more equipment. This is the French border over here, right? With currently no commander. There we go. Maximum entrenchment. That's what we want right over here. Plus no force limit so we can get more people, because I think we'll need more than 24 people on this front. And I think it's worth you exercising, because you're pretty weak. And we've got a little bit of extra material. Or at least we did last time. We may not right now. No, we're short on equipment. So maybe I don't want you exercising. Well, I kind of do, though. Let's do that as we get more factories. We are starting to build military factories, finally. Well, we will soon. This is our last civilian factory. Then we finish a few synthetics, which we only need... No, we do need 3. 3 is exactly the amount of oil that we currently need, despite the fact that we're still importing. And that's going to break once the war starts. So, no, I'm okay with building the 3. Get the rest of our production up a little bit better. All right. A bit of a front line there. Again, we're building a few colonial troops for the west side. Ah, there you go. UK starting to assemble some divisions over here. Now, before it breaks out and I'm no longer able to go through the Suez Canal, what do I want to move into the Red Sea? I think... Okay, where's the rest of my fleet? There's definitely another fleet here. Oh, it's submarines in the Adriatic. I think what I'm going to move is a bunch of destroyers here to protect my convoys. I don't know if that's true. Maybe actually some subs here to do some convoy hunting. Because I assume things will want to pass through here. Maybe we don't need anything. Maybe I should focus entirely in the Mediterranean. I do have to make sure that if I want any troops here, it has to be here before the war breaks out. And so with that in mind, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab... Really, just infantry is going to be sufficient here. There you go. We'll start with... I'll grab like 6 infantry. You get a new leader. You're going to be set to the Ethiopian theater. And you are going to be established on the United Kingdom front. We'll deal with that first, and then we'll go there. I mean, I could set up 2 fronts. But I think this will be better. And 6 guys can probably march through here. There's probably not going to be that much stuff. We'll see. Once we get here, we might get a little bit of vision, and then we can make a decision at that point. What's the ground like there? Desert. Click to drop a nuclear bomb. What? I hadn't noticed that button before. Oh my god, it was so good it made me snort. That's fantastic. You know what? A couple of light tank divisions over there too. Because once it's done there, we can actually send it up the east coast here, and there's actually been a fair deal of value to that. So that'll be good. I can send dudes over here after, because I should have control over this area of the Mediterranean. That should be fine. Although... Oh yeah, Malta. Malta was really impressive during World War II. Their resiliency. I think like the island as a whole won the Victoria Cross. There was some damn thing like that, because they withstood like a ridiculous amount of air bombardment and just basically were kind of badasses. So yeah, more colonial divisions showing up down there. The Alpine divisions slowly building up. Hopefully we're gonna have enough. And I'm trying to avoid overkilling the actual number of divisions I have, and I'm going to focus on making my divisions slightly more badassy. Actually, what a good point is, my Alpine division, you do have support artillery. Good. And you're not very big divisions, I will tell you that. I think we'll increase the number of mountaineers. More hit points, more attack. I mean, obviously you'll need more equipment, which we don't really have right now. But yeah, I think we're going to do that. We're going to have to change our manpower laws at some point, too. We could also change our economy. But I mean, we're missing quite a few things over here. Man, it's nice playing as Germany. You get so much more political power. Just ludicrous. Right, we spend it generating this. I suppose if we really want to charge up some political power, I could go without an ideology, like a focus for a while, but I think that would be really, really, really stupid. Like, really stupid. We are spending some points over here. But I really want to make sure the fascists win that election, because I'm hoping that works out for us. Alright, why don't you... You're not quite there, and actually you really do need to be elite. You, though, stop your training. We need more material. Keep training the Marines, but no one else is training, right? Look over here. Nope. And over here. Nope. Good. All right, you're in position. Or you will be. I should tell you what your battle plan will be. Your battle plan will be very simple. It's going to involve driving to the coast. Done. And these guys currently don't have a battle plan. Okay, national focus, war with Greece is complete. But again... Their independence is guaranteed, so I can't do that. So I'm going to grab the Libyan infrastructure before the oil, even though it sounds crazy. But we are getting attritioned right now. Well, how much is that really costing us? I'm going to go for the oil first. My logic here being, I am starting to construct military factories, which means we're going to need more oil to actually produce things relatively soon. So we're going to start to feel that. Alright, we do have a ridiculous amount of overkill here, but the idea is to quickly just drive through here no matter what they do. I mean, they might decide to reinforce it, I don't know. And then drive up the coast and help out with the attack against Cairo, which is what this group is mostly going to be focusing on. That's you over here. Oh, these guys are both purple. That's not confusing at all. Let's change you to be red for attack. Yarr. So, your offensive line will involve, I think, just driving up here. I realize that will require crossing some rivers and then parking there, but I think it's going to be important to drive that far. And clearly, if we declare war on Greece, we're really declaring war against the UK and everything like that. So I'm going to tell the Marines, let them know about our secret plan, which is going to be to do a naval invasion starting from here and ending up, actually perhaps in Tel Aviv. I know, if we do this, they can come in behind and maybe cut off some stuff. So that's going to be the plan. So they can... Oh, no. There you go. It's Kind of weird. Normally you can always escape out of that screen, but for some reason with the naval invasion, it keeps asking you about it. Alright, it's definitely there, though, and everything is fine. So as soon as they hit regular, I will stop them from doing that and using up our materials. I don't think we're losing much low supplies over here. Hopefully not. Production-wise, still need that. Support equipment, as soon as I add some more components to these guys, they probably will need some more support equipment, so I'm okay having the extra amount. I could pull back with the motorized. I think it depends on what exactly I want to do with this division. If I were to go to replace the cavalry with motorized battalion, motorized infantry, what it would do is increase your defense and breakthrough, and also improves your supply use. Uses less supply, which is nice, but it's actually not, like, it's surprisingly not that bad. If I reset, take a look at these numbers over here. They change, but not that much. Did they use less manpower too? I didn't notice that. No. The cavalry actually uses more manpower. I think I might leave these as is. If I do anything, it'll probably be to add more tanks. Got an engineer company. It will probably want support artillery on basically all the things, but I don't have the experience for it. Luckily, it is passively increasing right now, so that's, you know, something. All right. July of 38. Anschluss has been Anschlussed. Are you doing Sudetenland? You're demanding the Sudetenland, as expected. Down to 42% world tension. Very interesting. Looking forward to that particular election to see how that goes. We're getting our refineries. How's the sciencing? Science is still sciencing. Alright, go up to speed 5. Recon companies, I will want to add them probably everywhere. Although, we'll need experience before that happens, so whether or not that can happen before the war is a big, huge question mark. Alright. So, it is 38. Oh, we definitely need the new line of all these guys. That's actually very important to finish all of that. Probably a lot more important than submarine operations. Dive bombing done. I mean, doctrines are always good, but I'm going to go and get the improved infantry equipment. So just a flat level up to all of our infantry. Okie dokie. Stop. The Munich Agreement. So the Sudetenland has happened, but France and Britain has officially announced an alliance. France has joined the Allies. We finished our Libyan refineries. I will want the Libyan infrastructure before we start anything. I will also want the fortifications on our border. We've got enough points saved up for something. Oh, war industrialist. Increase the military factory production speed, please and thank you. It is slowing down our research, but we do need the industry right now. It's like the hard point of being Italian here is the poor industrial base and how much longer it takes. Let's take a look at Germany. How much industry do they have? They have 63 versus my 28. How much does France have? 2732. So I'm basically on par production-wise with France. I think the yellow company here, I'm just going to go and tell you guys to join the French front line. Even though you're not Alpine troops. I mean, they don't have to be all Alpine troops. And actually, the infantry has more hit points, I think. So that's not too bad. This is going to be way lots of troops for the invasion. I think it is time. I'm going to replace these two cavalry regiments with the tank regiments. Although I don't have the infantry, but I do have everything else. So that's going to be okay. Also, our motorized production, I'm going to trim it back a little bit. Yeah, we do need a lot of infantry. I'm going to bring this down to 1, and then bring it back up to 5, because we'll probably need more later. But let's try to get a little bit more infantry going on. 1 a day. Still going to want a lot of fighters. The efficiency is still going up. I think we're okay. We have exactly 15 dockyards. Working on another battleship over there. That seems okay. Low manpower. Oh yeah, that's the thing I have to change. I mean, we're still okay, but as soon as the war starts, and or if I want to increase my divisions again, we'll need more manpower. That's probably what I'll focus on next. Still waiting for the colonials over there. Computing machine for faster research time. We are going to go for decryption so that we can see people on the other side of these walls a little bit easier. So we're going to start to get more and more question marks on some of these troops because of our inaccurate information. Not to mention if we want to... Oops. Algerie, France. What does that do? 2 infrastructure. Oh, alright. Well, good for them. What was I looking for? Oh, yeah. Their division count. 58 to 134. I'm at 81. Well, we might have the same amount of division. What about their planes? Can we get a breakdown about the type of planes? No. Just that they have somewhere between 600 and 800 planes. And I'm definitely lower there, which is not a surprise. Fighters waiting for orders? No, no, you have orders. And you guys... Actually, there's a question. Oh, not doing anything. Oh, you're in the Western Balkans. Oh, and there's too many of you. I don't think we need you in the Western Balkans. You are going to go and defend Italy. And because we don't really need to fight other fighters the same way, I'm going to drop your requirements to like 100 over here. And we can have more on the French front here. And I'll be doing another wing, after I hit 250 here, another wing of ideally like 250 or something to hit actual southern France. Get some air superiority. Well, no, that's all probably pretty handy, because then I'll run bombing runs. When I get 250 fighters over here, and then run the bombers as well, while keeping 250 fighters as defense. Maybe that's a little bit off, one way or the other. Maybe it needs to be much higher, much lower. Maybe I need fewer at home, more in advance. I'm not sure yet. So, fleet-wise... oh, actually, no. Split off the submarines after all. That's fine. And again, we'll do the thing where we split off all the destroyers. Take the destroyers, split them in half. Then... group these two together. And I think I'm going to split this fleet in half. So we're going to have the actual Italian fleet, a couple of those, I don't know, one with the spotting. And you're going to go on patrol duty. You're going to cover the eastern and central Mediterranean seas. I don't think we have to worry about babysitting the Adriatic. We're just going to cover those two. And then the other fleet, this one here. Oops, no, we want patrol duty. There and there. There we go. I like that. So we'll get you positioned out for now. I don't remember. Do I have naval bombers? I do. I think they're going to be positioned... Where are we going to bomb with the naval bombers? I think off this coast. Because France might be interested in doing stuff. Yeah, I think I like that idea. Make a wing of all my naval bombers. You're going to patrol the sea zone. And we'll do naval strikes. I suppose you could also do port strikes. We'll have to see if France decides to park some dudes. Alright, research. Just take a look over here again, do another pass. We're on the cusp of 39, but we're not actually in 39 yet. I don't think we get the level 2 radar towers, but I will get the next level of encryption. I think that's a pretty good investment. Befuddle the enemy a bit more if we can. And these counts can be a little bit off because it's possible our divisions are bigger, right? One infantry is 8 regiments versus their 1 infantry. Well, it depends. I have to like mouse over. Well, I mean, you can do the math. But if I go here, It's 4 to 8. We don't know what it is, but it's not more than 8. And it's probably less. Wouldn't surprise me if it was like 6. So one of our divisions might be stronger than one of their divisions, which is nice to see. Still got a war goal. These guys are still being guaranteed their independence. 44% world tension. We're about a year away from the historical start of World War II, when Poland gets declared on by Germany while being defended. First Vienna Award, I think, involves eating more land over here. I guess I can check, right? If I click here. First Vienna Award, gain it. Things change. I don't remember. Oh, does it involve sharing things with Hungary? Breaking up Slovakia or Czechoslovakia here? It might. I don't recall. Yeah, the manpower is still low. I really have to change those laws. I mean, we still have 300,000 in the bank, but that will go fast. That will go really fast. All right. I still have these destroyers, and I still have these submarines. I think the destroyers are going to be on patrol as well. Give them a commander. Here, they have their own detection thing, so we get a little bit of redundancy going on. And for the submarines, do I want to split them in half? And I think the answer is yes. I will split you in half. Make sure you each have a leader. So these are going to be called Subs 1, so I can try to remember this. And you're going to be doing convoy raiding in these two seas. And you... Wait, these are my destroyers. You, who's going to be Subs 2, you're going to be doing convoy raiding here and here. And we'll try to hurt any reinforcements and supplies heading towards Egypt, is the idea. Anything going in and out of the southern coast of France, and anything going in and out of the northern coast of Egypt over here. Alright. I mean, it's not war yet, but we're getting damn ready. So what do you have in reserve? We do have the bomber still, and the close air support. So, let's see. How's the Greek air zone? We don't have anything flying over there right now. Or the Balkans. Now, they are going to have some planes. What do I have positioned over here? Oh, we do have fighters. Okay, yeah, you're going to do the Greek air zone. That's what your job's going to be. Air superiority over that. Excellent. So I will add in... Let's see. You know what? Let's go to 100. Yay! Doctrines. 100 close air support. Actually, that's pretty far distance. You know what? Cancel this. You're going to get 100 interwar bombers, which might not have that kind of range either. But you're going to hit Greece from the island over here. Assuming you can do that. And you're going to be doing for close air support is going to be your mission. Wow, yeah, these fighters have no range whatsoever. Can I tell you to rebase to something closer? Yeah, going to Albania. Oh, there's an airbase in Albania. Right there. Oh, beautiful. Tell you what, you actually are going to rebase there as well. And do you still remember your old mission when that happens? Oh, you do. Brilliant. Yeah. Okay, that's much better. I missed the fact that I had an airbase right there. It's a big one. 1,400. Wow. So I actually could just use the close air support. Do I want to just double stack? I mean, I don't know if I'm going to declare war on Greece the second everything else starts, but probably. Sure, why not? Do. Come on. Come on. Oh, I'm paused. Why aren't you going? And go there. And do that. And run if you need to. And that's going to be good enough. I'm not going to bombard ships. We're just going to get a lot of aerial support. And we've got a free dockyard because we finished that other battleship. Okay, I don't know if we need more convoys. I don't know how much that's going to get targeted. That's often what you would build at this point. I think we go into I would go into sub production, but I don't have the level 2 subs yet. Tempted to just build another battleship. Can't believe I timed that out so poorly. Tell you what, let's go and build some convoys for a little while. Just in case we need them. And, oh, research slot available. Great. So we still don't have the faster sub tech. Because we've got too many things to do. I might be able to pick it up after the Libyan infrastructure, and we should still get the discount on our tech there. So yeah, we'll build a few convoys for now, just in case things start to get sunk at some point, especially as we gain more territory. I don't know if that's something we have to worry about. So what do we want to do with these guys? Probably more people on the French border. And Greece should be fine. This is a good number of people. We've got a couple of tank divisions. I mean, they're still light tanks. Libyan infrastructure, done. Nice. Very nice. So, light ships into submarines. Mare Nostrum, get some naval dockyards. Lots of experience as well. Air missions, there's a lot of good stuff. Treaty with Germany, right, for the... Can befriend Romania. Romania is democratic, right? They are democratic. They've got an election in 3 years. They've got the fascist thing. I don't know. I don't think we're going to coup them, although we really could. If we take this, because it's going to give them a passive fascist support. Especially if we then send fascist support on top of it. No, I don't think that was the time for that. Alright, it's going to take us 140 days to get the submarine discount, so I think we just ignore that. I think we're going to go for the modernized artillery, modernized army. I think that's going to do best for us. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in here. We are definitely, I mean, world tension hasn't moved for a while, but for me, the tension is palpable. Reassert Eastern claims over here. Oh yeah, did that, did we get a notice as to what happened with Germany here? Their first award? Maybe that's something else. It must be something else. Okay. They're going to reassert Eastern claims, so that's going to get them Memel over here. Plus, I can't remember, something else maybe? Reassert, where is it? Right over here. That leads you towards Danzig War as well. Memel, Danzig, Poznan. Right, and Lithuania gets an event. So they're going to give up Memel as a response to this. But Danzig and Poznan over here isn't going to change hands. I don't think either one does. Well, Danzig definitely doesn't. I don't think Poznan does. I might be wrong, though. Maybe Poznan does. We'll have to keep an eye on that. I can't recall. No, because just Lithuania gets the event. So no, nothing else changes over here. But it does set us up towards the possibility of the next war. The Great War. The war to end all wars. Except there's so much wrong with that statement. Alright, thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.